Hello, everybody, and welcome back to First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
What is up?
Hello, boys. How's your weeks?
Been good. Been good.
Excellent. It's technically the last week of Spooky Month, even though this is going to be debuting in November.
Yeah, it'll be 2 days after, right?
Yeah, we'll miss it.
Leaks over a little bit. That's fine.
Do you
Worth it.
have you seen any fun spooky things since we've last talked?
I mean, are we all just going to talk about Sleepaway Camp? Because I feel like we all just watched that in
God.
the last
Oh,
week.
wait.
That's right.
Did you both watch number one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw it earlier in the month.
Uh-huh.
I do want to know what your guys' thoughts on that was.
Have you seen it before? Before you watched it?
Well,
week?
you know, I didn't think I had. I feel like if I seen anything from it, it was just like the end.
Okay.
Or that's all I remember anyway.
Yeah, I'd never seen it before, but I'd read about this movie, and so I was aware. I was aware of the twist, but seeing it is
Yeah.
different.
Yes.
What do you mean?
So, like, you knew the whole time. You knew the twist.
Well, like I didn't remember it until it happened.
Okay. Yeah.
And then like the visual of it
Yeah.
is very it's like that came back from the recesses of
Yeah.
my mind that
Should
I
we
had,
just
I had
spoil
pushed.
Sleepaway Camp? It's like a 40-year-old movie.
Yeah, no, it's really old. Hey, listeners, if you don't want to know the spoiler at the very end of
Skip ahead.
Sleepaway,
Skip
skip
ahead a
ahead 30 seconds.
Yeah. Sleepaway Camp is it's kids at camp and there is a killer. Like it's centered around this shy girl Angela, and people are fucking with her because she's the shy girl at camp. And then the people that are fucking with her like start to mysteriously die. Not so mysteriously, like you see from the killer's
They've been
point
murdered.
of view. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know who the
It's
killer
pretty
is, but you
obvious.
see from the killer's point of view that these people are dying. And I think I was trying to put myself in the place of like someone who doesn't know anything about this movie, and I don't think it's supposed to be a twist necessarily that Angela's the killer, because everyone that is fucking with Angela is getting killed. So I think you're supposed to think like it's either Angela or her cousin Ricky, maybe.
Well, they make it,
It seems obvious.
They make it like it's like the camp owner guy is like, I know it's you.
Yeah,
to, like,
yeah. He says it to
her
Ricky.
cousin.
Yeah.
Right.
But then the thing that we keep talking about, and again, I feel like we'll talk about this, but you need to watch this movie because it's different to see
Yeah.
it.
If you're still listening and you don't want to spoil it, skip ahead another couple minutes.
Yeah, because we'll be talking about it still. The twist is that they find out that Angela's the killer, but Angela's actually a boy.
Yeah, because at the beginning his
Yeah.
father and sister got murdered. Did you
Mhm.
say that?
Yeah, in the beginning, we didn't, but in the beginning,
Yeah.
you see a young boy and a young girl, like maybe 5 to 6 years old.
And you don't know which child died,
Mm-hmm.
but you assume then
there was
that
like
it
a
was
boating.
the boy.
Yeah, there's a boating
obviously.
accident, and then you skip ahead 8 years later, and they're like, "Oh, Ricky, you and your cousin Angela are going to camp."
Yep.
And then you find out that the mom, Ricky's
And that mom is nuts.
Yeah.
From the get-go, you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
Ricky's mom, yeah, she's like from a different movie. It's crazy. Ricky's
yeah,
mom
it doesn't like fit. It's so weird.
Ricky's
He's
mom, who had
Martian.
adopted the young boy. I don't think we know the young boy's name.
Probably not.
I don't know if we know what his name is.
Yeah, the aunt who
Andrew.
adopts the young boy raises him as a girl because she always wanted a girl, and,
And
she's
She already
got
has a
She
boy.
already has a
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. But again, that's the twist. But it's like fucking crazy because like the way that they like reveal the twist is, again, Angela's like, she's like a 13-year-old playing a 13-year-old, which is kind of a fun thing with this like slasher movie. It's like
Mhm.
they used actual teens.
Actual kids, yeah.
So yeah, it's like a 13-year-old who we think has been a girl the whole time, but then at the scene of her last killing, she's naked for some reason. Oh, because she was like going skinny dipping or something.
Yep, she told her camp crush to come to the
Yeah.
come to the lake. She was giving in.
Yeah, so she's naked, but you could see they show a full shot of her naked body, and you can see that she has a penis.
Yeah. And it looks like maybe she's been eating the kid or something.
Yeah,
She has this huge, weird, open mouth facial expression.
that's the other part of it. Is like
It's terrifying.
the main thing is you can see that there's a penis, so you can see that it's a boy. But the way that it's shot is like she's standing completely still with like her face just like in a shocked like.
Was she
Yeah.
making a noise?
I don't remember.
There
if
was
there was a noise or
there's
not.
like a noise, and it seems like maybe you're supposed to think. I'm thinking like, was that even just like a still that they kind of moved slightly?
I thought so at first, but then
weird.
when they like zoom in, you could see,
Okay.
you could see the actor breathing, just like in the
Okay.
back of the throat.
Ugh, just
It's
terrifying.
it's so weird that they did that. And like when I was, well, it's weird, but it's also very terrifying. Like it's very freaky and weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's an image that sticks with you. But I thought that they did that, like I thought that they built like a dummy to stand in for the body, like a mannequin,
Mm-hmm.
and then just had Angela's head, just like have the actress like just put her head on the
Kinda
body.
what it looks like.
That's kind of what it looks like, and that's why I was like, oh, that's why like the body's still.
Yeah.
But then I read about it later, and what they actually did is they hired another actor, some like this like 19-year-old boy, to just like and then they made an Angela mask.
Oh.
And so what you're seeing at the end is this 19-year-old boy stark naked wearing the mask of a 13-year-old girl.
Oh man, that's really.
I knew
that's
it looked-
even more weird.
Yeah, right?
It like looks a little bit off, you know, when you
Yeah,
see it, and so
yeah.
you're like, "What did
You
they
can't
did
quite
something?"
pinpoint it.
Obviously,
Mhm.
but it's so fucking weird and freaky that it like doesn't really matter that it looks off.
Yeah.
because it's like so shocking.
Yeah. It's shocking to end this with a just like naked killer.
Just like bah, or whatever noise she's making, or whatever noise is happening. It's
Yeah.
it's so weird.
Loved it.
Yeah.
I hated the first 10 minutes because the first 10 minutes was just this weird, like seemingly disconnected scene of the family being murdered on the lake,
Mm-hmm.
and then this insane Martian mom
Yeah.
who's acting like it seems like she's just like a towny like musical theater actor
Mm-hmm.
who they got to play this weird character, and then like they go to camp and the first like real character you meet is this like nasty ass
Oh, pedophile.
pedophile cook,
Ooh.
and he's saying like just the shitty, and I'm like, fuck this movie.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
he's immediately the first one to get fucked up. And you're like,
yeah.
okay, now I love this movie.
yeah. Yeah. When they introduced that guy, I was like, oh boy, like where are we going?
Oh,
Especially because like right before that, I'm like, oh cool, they used actual kids.
Yeah.
And then they bring in the pedophile character, and I'm just like, oh man.
Like, oh great. And he's just saying all the worst possible things.
yeah.
But then there's immediate payoff.
yeah. Yeah. He gets
Very smart.
he gets boiled up real good.
The kills in this movie are fun.
They are fun. Yeah.
If you like,
They are,
80
yeah.
like kind of 80s gruesome practical effect kills.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they do like amp up the grossness.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like in a creative way a lot of times, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I felt.
Yeah, it's not all just stab kills. It's
Yeah.
different camp anxiety things like, oh, there's gonna be bugs.
And then you're gonna die.
Killer bugs.
Well, guys, there's 2 more sleepaway camps. So,
Yeah.
Mm,
and I may or may not have the trilogy on DVD.
excellent.
I read a little bit about the other ones and enough to know that they're like different in tone, I think.
They're different. I watched the second one already this month
Mhm.
too, and I plan on watching the third one. But the third one's got like a subtitle. It's called Sleepaway Camp 3: Teenage Wasteland.
Great.
I think Angela's in that one. She's in all 3.
The character, but it's like a different actress, right?
Yeah. That lady that plays Angela in the second one
Mhm.
is like, if you're in like the horror scene and
Mhm.
like horror people, she's like randomly like in horror movies.
Hmm.
Wait, I watched a horror
She's
movie.
a person.
I watched The Terrifier 2 at a
Mm.
theater the other day. And she
Nice.
just like made a cameo in it. Not like
Okay.
as Angela, but like she was like a teacher in that movie.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah,
like,
that
oh,
makes
that
sense.
lady.
Yeah.
In the genre.
Yeah, she's just kind of like a person that's in the genre.
I feel like that happens a lot with horror.
Yeah.
They just bring
Yeah.
back, people they've liked to work with before, and it's just kind of a fraternity like that.
If you're not watching like these big budget horror
Pamela
movies,
Springsteen is that woman's name.
Mm-hmm.
you're seeing a bunch of these people over and over again. And if you like them, it's fun.
She's Angela in all of them. That's the same woman.
Oh, she's Angela in the first one?
She's Angela in the first one.
She's definitely not Angela in the first one.
Well, that's what it lists her in all three of them. Oh, wait.
He's figuring it out. Let him figure it out.
No. Okay. Got it. I don't know why that must have taken me to.
The other weird thing about like that actress not being Angela all the time is the on the cover of Sleepaway Camp 2, that's also just a completely different actress because like she was busy that day that they were shooting the cover.
Oh, I'm gonna grab the DVD case now after we stop recording to see if we can. I want to see what it looks like.
According to IMDb, there is a 4
Really?
called The Survivor,
I've never seen that.
and the original Angela is Angela in 4.
She's
I think
back
that's what
I
happened.
couldn't be more interested in a movie.
in Pog form.
But there's a different. It doesn't seem like maybe she's the main character in that one, but she's in it.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. Really quick, I watched a movie yesterday and it was called The Night Eats the World.
Okay.
I'm assuming no one's even heard of this movie before.
Nope.
It's I'll speak to Jimmy specifically on this one for a second. It's a zombie movie,
Nice.
but like imagine like if Moon, starring Sam Rockwell, like was
Go on.
basically
Is Sam Rockwell in this?
no, but like you know
Well,
how
Losing me. Just kidding.
whoever hasn't seen Moon, number one, fucking see it. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
But Moon is starring Sam Rockwell on like a space station.
It's literally like just him
And it's just him the whole movie basically.
and Kevin Spacey as the robot voice.
And this movie, The Night Eats the World, is like one guy like wakes up after a party and like there's just the whole world's zombies. And he's like, I don't know what's going on. And then it's just him like hanging out, but he's by himself 99% of the time. It's very interesting. It's not like crazy, not crazy actiony, but like it's good. It was good. Enjoyed it. Hour and a half. Quick one. Nice. All horror movies ever should be an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It's true.
It gets sweaty after that.
It just doesn't need to be any longer. Just kill them, get done with it.
Yeah.
It's true.
So that's why we're watching horror series.
And that's why we're watching horror series. But
Yeah.
it is
super long.
It is going to be Halloween soon. And Joe, you brought us some candy today.
I did, yeah.
We should try one of them.
Okay.
And see if we can figure out what it is. But do you
Are we
want
gonna try to figure out eat the same one?
Yeah, we should do that. But
Yeah,
Joe, do you
yeah.
want to tell us what you brought?
I'll
I'll take a picture of it and we can post it on like Instagram or something like
Yeah,
that.
and you can try it for yourself at home.
You probably won't want to.
I know that candy corn is very controversial, but I'm a person who loves candy corn.
I think we're all three fans of candy corn.
Yeah, love it.
So he brought controversial candy corn.
So I brought. Claire came home and says, "I have a present for you," and she pulls out this bag of Brax candy corn, but it's tailgate candy corn, which means none of these taste like candy corn. They are shaped like candy corn. But there's 5 fun tailgate flavors, like things you would find at a ballpark, I guess. Like fruit punch, vanilla ice cream.
Never had fruit punch at a ballpark or any sporting arena, but okay.
Fruit punch, vanilla ice cream, hot dog. Taking a turn. Hot dog, hamburger, and popcorn.
Smells like candy corn. I don't know.
So yeah, we each took we've got one of each, but we don't necessarily know which ones. I mean, I think we can like this one, this or this is probably popcorn or vanilla ice cream.
The two kind of paler.
And I feel like this or this are hot. These are the meat ones because they kind of have like part of it's flesh colored.
I think we should try one before we get into the actual podcast, basically.
Okay.
And I think we should try to eat a meat one.
Yeah.
If we can.
Yeah.
Which ones do you think are meat?
Well, I think the
This,
one
like, pinkish guy.
This is that's one that's like mostly pink and then orange on the or like yellow orange on the bottom.
Okay.
I think that one's
I'm
a
holding
meat, right?
that one.
this one.
Yeah, let's do that. It's got to be meat.
Okay.
I think it's
Okay.
probably hot dog.
There we go.
All right.
Are we eating? Okay. Eat into the mic.
Oh,
Oh,
I honestly don't know.
it's not good though.
No.
Oh, that's terrible.
Wait, it's growing on me. Once you let it chew a little bit, it's starting to taste more like candy corn.
It's
but
definitely not. Is it popcorn?
No.
no, I think that's something that they tried to make taste like meat. I would guess that is probably the hot dog.
Oh, I was. Yeah.
It's not good.
I fucking love hot dogs, and that was awful.
I'll say by the end, it starts to taste more like candy corn, but it is
Yeah.
really not worth it to get to that. If you're eating this for 15 seconds, the last 2 to 3 seconds kind of tastes like candy corn, and it's not worth it.
It might have been like just raw, just like uncooked, like cold hot dog.
Yeah, it tastes like
Raw
just
dog?
like a,
All hot dogs are
Oh, man.
all hot dogs are cooked, but like just out of the package.
It tastes like an Oscar Mayer, just regular wiener that like your mom would grandma would boil in water on a like a stovetop, but without any of the boiling.
Oh God, I need to eat something else. Do I just go do another one?
Oh God, that
All right,
was
what are we?
okay. What are we?
doing?
What's this podcast
This
joke?
is a spooky TV podcast.
Sure is.
We watch a TV show each week, but not the entire show, just the first episode and the last episode. Give us a little taste, and then we can decide after that if we really want to dive into the show. A lot of times, you can kind of guess where a show is going by the end. A lot of times not. So we make a game of that and try to make some predictions after watching the first episode and see how many points we can score based on correct predictions after watching the finale. Which I think for this week's show should be kind of fun. I think there's fun things to predict.
What did you say? I'm
People
sorry.
get
I'm
murdered?
still tasting something
Still
awful.
Trying to scrape hot dog off your teeth.
Oh, candy hot dog, candied hot dog.
Like that. That's not even one of the flavors in like those like Jelly Belly packs. Like
no,
they don't
the,
even
like,
try to
Bernie
fuck around with meat.
Bots,
Yeah.
the like Harry Potter. Well, now they're just bamboozled or
Bean
bean boozled.
Yeah. They don't even try to get a hot dog in there. But yeah, this
Gross.
week, the universe has demanded we each picked a show already for Spooky Month. So we got together last night at midnight to just like ask our Ouija board what show we should do, and the board spelled out SCREAM.
Oh,
Scream.
yeah.
Scroum?
The series.
Scream?
Scroum.
The MTV series,
Yes.
right? Isn't that where it's from?
Yes, it was a MTV produced series. If you look it up on the internet, it's 3 seasons, but it's really 2 seasons with the reboot 3rd season. So we're only gonna do seasons 1 and 2.
Okay.
And have you guys seen any of this?
I have not.
No, I've never seen any of the TV show. I've seen all of the Screams.
Yeah, I've seen all the Screams.
Screams are fantastic. I haven't watched a Scream this year.
Have you seen the latest one, Scream 5? It came out like last year or the year before.
Is that one just one called Scream again?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I didn't do
Yeah.
that.
So wait, it was
yes?
2015.
I think I have.
It's possible that you have, but then it just like you're like that was fine, whatever.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't Scream 1,
Yeah.
you know.
So the reboot is only 3 years later.
Oh, you're saying Scream, or you're saying
The
Season 3?
series is so it's 2015, 2016 for 1 and 2,
right?
and then 2019
Yeah,
for
essentially
season 3.
they like kept the rights, but then moved it to VH1, did a whole new cast, and then like a whole new creators and stuff like that. So
Okay.
the originals or like seasons 1 and 2 is like one story, and then they just like kept the name and made a reboot season 3 called Scream Resurrection.
Okay.
So I'm not counting that as part of the show.
Yeah, that's like a whole nother.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole nother spooky month.
It's a whole nother month.
I mean, sweet, more Scream.
Yeah.
I'm currently Don't Let Me Down, MTV. I'm currently stoked. I've thought about watching the show, a couple times, and I just never have.
Yeah, I have too.
I mean, is it going to start out like almost classic Scream?
I picture, that the first episode is gonna be pretty much just like
Courtney
from
Cox.
the movie. Like, if you haven't, if
The
you haven't
Drew
seen
Barrymore
Scream,
scene from Scream 1, you know?
Scream came out in '96, I think, and it was a big hit because it was kind of like a send up of other slasher movies. Like, it's very self-referential and meta, and like the characters in the movie like make jokes about stuff that happens in horror movies. But it's not a parody or anything. It's not Scary Movie. It's like it's played like an actual slasher.
Right.
So I bet that this has some of that element to it too, where it's like making fun of other like TV shows.
Oh God, there's going to be a character in this show that tells us the rules.
Rules of a pilot.
Oh my God, the rules of a pilot and
Yeah.
scary shows. Well, scary
Someone
shows are
should
different than
tell
scary
us.
movies.
Yeah. Like we all gotta, there's only gonna be one kill. We can't kill everybody in the first episode. And then he gets killed immediately.
The virgin's going to die in this first episode.
Yeah, of
'Cause
course.
the virgin can't die, right? Technically, in the Scream rules.
Will there be people of color in this, and will they die first?
Yes and no.
This is 2015.
Okay.
So I feel like at that point we're trying. Yeah. I bet there is, and they won't die yet.
Nice.
Unless they completely subvert that with like the opening scene. Because again, in the opening scene of Scream is famous again because it's Drew Barrymore, who I feel like was on like the posters and shit,
Mhm.
and is like a known actress,
Right.
and she's in the
Hot
opening scene and
commodity.
gets killed.
Yeah.
And so you're just
immediately.
like, the fuck is going on? Like, thought she was the star of this movie.
twist.
What's the town in Scream?
Some Scarborough, something borough,
I don't think it's Scarborough.
Scarborough Fair.
Screamborough.
It's like
It's probably
Sunnyvale.
Screamborough.
Screamvale. I'm wondering if this might. I'm just trying to. I hear it. I'll know what it is. But if I'm wondering if it like takes place in the Scream town.
I just googled Screamtown, and apparently that's a haunted house in Chaska.
Oh, wait, what? Chaska, Minnesota?
Yeah,
Like my hometown?
yeah.
Weird.
What? That doesn't. What?
Jimmy, you still go back to that place every once in a while.
Sometimes.
Okay. Well, I was wondering if it's like I'm curious if it's gonna take place in the same area, like because I mean, Scream was pretty much just like a perfect suburb town, basically.
Yeah, it seemed like a nicer suburb too. Like houses are
More
pretty big.
affluent.
Woodsboro, California.
Is that where Scream was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This
I
is
imagine this is in California. I don't know if it's gonna be in Woodsboro,
Baltimore.
Baltimore, California.
Well,
Lesser known.
it's not where. It's not the Baltimore I was thinking of.
I don't think MTV does Baltimore shows. They do like shows on the beach. You know,
Yeah, they do
this
things
isn't
like
The Wire.
The Jersey Shore, but in like Alabama.
Oh, okay. I'd do an Alabama Scream.
The
Yeah.
Ozarks would be a good place potentially. It's probably just
A lot of
California.
water.
It's probably just California though.
We haven't done that one yet.
Ozark.
That ended.
Oh,
this,
yeah.
this
Did it?
year,
It did.
like many months ago.
hmm Well, here's the deal. I think a lot of people have seen Scream. I think people are very familiar with Scream. I think we spent a lot of time eating disgusting candy and talking about Sleepaway Camp. So I think we should just jump in to the pilot,
All right.
which is
Love
just called Pilot, of
Cool.
course. I think it was June 30th, 2015 is when this episode aired. Just called Pilot. So let's jump into this. I keep saying jump into it. I just watched like a Philip
Let's jump.
DeFranco. He says it all the time. Either way, we're gonna watch this episode and we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Scream. the series. I think
It's back
in series form.
in TV form.
And also update on the grossest candy corn ever. We've had 4 flavors, 3 of them off Mike. And the last one was the hamburger one or the hot dog one. I guess I don't know which one.
Yeah.
But we've had both meat ones, and they're really bad.
Yeah.
Both bad.
The meat flavor technology isn't there yet.
The fruit punch one, not bad.
Yeah. Fruit punch, vanilla
Still
ice
in the
cream,
show.
as advertised, they're fine.
It's funny because even on the package, it's like, here's 2 flavors that are good on the left side, and then 3 flavors that are going to be bad on the right.
Yeah, if you stopped reading after the first 2, because you're like, oh yeah, sounds good, throw that in the cart.
Uh-huh.
You were so pissed when you got home.
I mean, I would eat, basically, though, I'll eat like the fruit punch out of that bag, and then I would throw the rest out.
I feel like the hamburger one tastes like the vomit Bernie Bots or Bean Boozled.
The vomit Harry Potter ones?
Yep.
It's plausible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds about right. Jimmy, you got a write-up for what we just watched?
Yeah. Not about the show. My tone is not. The show was great. It's just my mouth that I'm sad about. Okay. Following a cyberbullying incident, a Lakewood High School student, Nina Patterson, is brutally murdered. Also, her boyfriend, Tyler. This doesn't say that. Bringing back memories of a killing spree 20 years earlier in the same small town. Could the new killer be inspired by the events of the past?
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, yeah, obviously. Always inspired by the past.
I mean, yeah.
At first, I thought they were going to be linking it to like the movie somehow, like murders.
Oh, when there was like, there was
it's
murders 20
been-
years ago. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, nope. They just created a whole new story. So he had a whole cast of high school characters.
Yeah, there was a lot of kids. I mean,
a lot of kids to kill.
a lot of 20-somethings playing kids. But
Yeah.
Yes, true.
Like in the original Scream.
yeah, I suppose.
Fair.
Touche, Joe.
Yeah, that was the thing too, because the kid. So one of the characters, Noah, starts talking about the murders, and he's like, "Oh, high schoolers," and I was like, "Oh yeah, Scream." No,
Yeah, I mean, and so Noah, since you said a name, we might as well discuss who these people are.
let's do it.
Noah is basically like the kid who will describe to you how horror movies work,
Mm-hmm.
but also is now describing how you transform a horror movie into a horror TV show.
Mm-hmm.
After he said, like, no, you can't do, like, slasher movies can't be series, and explained to us why, because he said they burn too bright, like like it all happens over like a night, in the movie,
Everybody dies. Yeah.
He did at the end describe,
which is pretty great.
he was describing to Riley, who is this girl who, I mean, basically her characteristic is she's interested in what Noah's saying currently.
Mm-hmm.
That's her thing.
Sure, yeah, she's the there's kind of like a Mean Girls group, and she seems to be like the smart one. I don't know. Everyone else in that group seems to be like
'cause
jerks and idiots.
She's a smarter
She knew-
plastic.
She knew who Elon Musk was, so that made her smarter.
Well, by comparison, yes. By comparison. Although Emma's like nice too.
Yeah.
I mean, her thing when he was explaining to her how you make people like the goal of a TV show horror like slasher is to make you care about all these characters and who wins the game and who gets back together, and then when they die it's sad, and she's like Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
So that was, it's like
Exactly.
yes. So
You care about the characters,
but I guess
which is interesting because he's kind of building the case for this series.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the main character is Emma.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like the main girl. Her mom, what's her mom's name?
Maggie is what she's going by now.
It might be her actual name.
Yeah, could
Because
be.
she said only her family called her Daisy. So
Mm-hmm.
Emma's mom is Daisy, who was the person back 20 years ago who
Mhm.
the serial killer guy, Brandon James, fell in love with and then murdered a bunch of people around her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's connected to that, but nobody knows that except for, I guess, Brandon James potentially. But presumably he's dead. Presumably.
Yeah, they showed him in like kind of a what would you call it? Like a flashback where he gets shot and falls into the lake. So you don't actually see like a coroner haul him off.
Mm-hmm.
If someone gets
then Daisy became a coroner.
Oh my gosh.
so she can one day
She
haul
did it.
him off. If someone dies and falls into a lake or gets shot and falls, and then you don't find the body, then like you could just say like they're alive still, because
Yeah.
it's just like a lake.
They disappeared. Yeah.
Unless there's like a crazy undercurrent somehow in this lake, and then people shouldn't be like swimming around in
Like,
it.
it's like Lake Michigan.
Yeah, they would die for it. How big of a lake can it be?
But the only other person that knows is the cop. Is he like a police chief or is he
Sheriff.
just a cop?
Sheriff Clark.
Sheriff Clark.
Something.
Someone leaves a package at their front door and there's a heart, a non-human heart,
Mm-hmm.
at the door, and he knows now, and it tells him that she was the Daisy from the lore
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing.
Mhm.
But also that cop has a new son in town.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So the cop isn't new in town,
Mm-hmm.
No.
but the kid is, and he explained that. So the kid's name's Kieran, and he's the hot new kid in school.
He's like the hot bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he explains to Emma before they smooched in the greenhouse that his mom and stepdad died mysteriously,
Mm-hmm.
or like in a crash or something. And then he came to live with his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, because really basically only two big things happened in this episode, right? I mean, Nina died. Tyler died, obviously, too, because we saw his severed head.
Mm-hmm.
They died, and then all the kids that we're talking about now all found out about it and then went to Brooke, who's another... she's like the leader of the Plastics.
Yeah,
if you're
kind
gonna,
of seemed like.
Mm-hmm.
and also she's making out with a teacher.
Yeah. Also,
but,
that
Lead skank. Skank number 1.
but they all went to her house to have like just a party.
just a rager.
Just a
Yeah.
rager, but they did it
They're
under
mourning.
under the guise of like some sort of memorial for
Yeah.
Nina. So they're
People
all
are gonna get thirsty.
they're all hanging out there, and like Noah gets picked on. Emma's there. Emma's boyfriend Will is there,
Mm-hmm.
but Emma then finds out that Will and Nina have hooked up in the past.
Mm-hmm.
So that now there's tension between those two. Then Emma also has like an estranged friend
We
named
were on a break.
It was less than a
Friends
month. Emma has an estranged friend named Audrey.
Oh shoot, we haven't even talked about Audrey yet.
And
Yeah.
we're
She's like
about-
the whole reason this whole thing is happening.
Yeah, we kind of blew past the beginning
Yeah.
of the episode and skipped to the meat of it, but that's fine.
yeah, I mean,
Let's do it. Let's talk about it.
The meat of the candy corn.
what happened to Audrey?
Oh, still in my mouth. So Audrey, like the first thing we saw was the now deceased couple, right, in a car. Was that the first thing we saw? And they're watching the video
Yeah, something like that.
of Audrey, or no, I think it's actually that the first thing we saw was Audrey kissing a girl, we find out that her name is Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
They're in a car, like in a parking lot, kissing,
Mm-hmm.
and we're seeing it from the other end of a camera or something.
Yeah, and
of
it's
some
getting
kind.
this video is getting posted everywhere.
Yeah, and then it's like the footage of this being put up on like fake YouTube and fake Facebook, and people are chirpstering about it,
Yeah.
which is great.
Did they know that one day Elon Musk would own Chirpster?
Oh
They got
wow,
a
twist! And the YouTube was called Clipalicious. I didn't see if they had a fake Facebook name.
Clipalicious.
But anyway, so now everyone like at school, this thing has gone like viral around, at least around their school. So everyone's like, she's a lesbian, and they're staring at her and stuff.
Yeah.
Which I said it while we were watching it. Like, we all graduated in the early 2000s. And I mean, being like homosexual, I guess, was probably a little more closeted back then, or it didn't seem like.
Well, it still is in high school.
I guess in high school it is a little bit. It just seemed like they all stopped and like stared at this Audrey girl, like, and made it really crazy. Where I'm like, I feel like even back in high school, we thought like it's like we thought, oh, this dude's gay or whatever. It's like everyone didn't just like stop and like stare at them.
Yeah.
And like make it super weird. And this is supposed to be in 2015. It's kind of like I was assuming that we were gonna normalize this a little bit more as the years went on. Because I feel like I saw a video of two girls kissing and I was like, I don't care.
But yeah, the first thing we see is that video getting shared, and it's Nina and her boyfriend who like had like taken this video on their phone and like had been sharing it. And so like Nina gets dropped off by her boyfriend's name's Taylor or something.
Tyler.
And she kind of tells him to buzz off for whatever reason. I'm not really sure.
She's like, I'm tired.
Yeah. But really, she just wants to go like hang out in her hot tub by herself.
Sounds legit.
She lives in just like a huge mansion, essentially.
Yeah. What did we know where we are? These houses are massive.
Yeah, I don't know. They're massive, and like some of them are like real modern, and then some of them are just like kind of like classic, maybe built in like 1920s architecture.
Yeah.
Like it's very different. But so she goes and is like getting ready to get in the hot tub, and she's getting messages from Tyler, but he's being weird, being like, he's also sending her videos of herself, like, I'm watching you
from inside the house.
From inside the house, yeah. To which we were kind of like weird that she's like not like totally freaked out, but also if at this point she thinks it's just her dumb boyfriend, like, okay, I kind of get it. That she's not like immediately calling the cops. Like,
yeah, I mean, the texts are coming from him, right?
Yeah.
And then she starts to get into it.
Yeah, it starts to escalate.
She becomes aroused.
There's a part where she's in the hot tub and she starts taunting him like, well, like, why don't you come out here? And I think that, yeah, she's trying to act like she's like hot for it, but I think part of it too is that she's like a little bit freaked out and now is just trying to be like, all right, stop playing games. Just like, if you want to come hang out, just come out to the hot tub.
End the charade. Yeah.
Somebody, I think the cop guy said that Tyler's fingerprints were like inside, and he's missing like fully.
Yeah.
Right. As far as we know, even at the end of this episode. So it does kind of seem like she was like, I'm going to go hang out by myself, Tyler, screw you. And then it seems like he did get out of the car and like come in.
You know what? There's an interesting theory there. Well, let's come back to that before we go to predictions.
Okay.
I just thought of something. Because, so she's in the hot tub, and she says, like, why don't you, like, come over here? And then she gets a text message that says, heads up. And, like, Tyler's head is, like, thrown into the hot tub.
Tyler's head.
From somewhere.
His severed head, yeah. And so she freaks out and, like, tries to run back into the house. She tries to call 911, but, like, her phone's not working or whatever.
All the doors are locked.
Yeah, all the doors are locked.
Now. She can't use her phone.
And then the Scream killer comes up behind her and, like, stabs her, slits her throat, throws her in the pool.
In a weird Scream mask.
Yeah. I just wanted to, like, skip ahead there because the important thing here is it's not the same Scream mask.
That's
that
the
is
main
important.
takeaway.
Yeah. Like, blah, blah, blah. She gets murdered. We were expecting it, but, like, they couldn't get the rights to the mask. Like, I can't imagine why they wouldn't just use the iconic mask from the movie.
Were they trying to make a new iconic mask to make money off of?
Yeah, did they feel like the old mask was too 90s and they had to, like, modernize it up or something?
I'm sure, like the studio of the original movie or something has rights to that specific, the ghost face.
Yeah.
Because that's still, like, you probably pay premium for the actual ghost face mask.
But maybe, I would have thought it came in a whole, like, Scream bundle that you get the title
Yeah, I don't know.
If you can make a TV show essentially based on Scream and call it Scream,
Mm-hmm.
you're not allowed to use the mask.
during this, we watched this finale. I'm gonna do some deep diving and see if we can figure out why they didn't use their real mask.
Uh-huh.
There's got to be a reason.
Yeah.
I'm sure money is involved.
Almost for surely.
I think let's.
Did you want to talk about Tyler's fingerprints or something?
Yes. So
is there anything else?
that was it for the beginning, and then we talked about the kind of middle rest of it. That it's kind of the middle part of Scream where the kids are trying to figure out what's going on. I don't think anyone else dies, right?
Not yet.
Nope.
Well, we didn't talk about Noah gets drunk and passes out, and some of the Mean Girl guys squad canoed him out or whatever
Uh-huh.
to
This
like
is
a
during the
floating
party.
dock during
Yeah.
the party, and he wakes up out there and is freaked out and tries to swim to shore in his underwear
Uh-huh.
and is like getting pulled under.
Yeah.
And then
Because again, this was the lake where the killer died
they're
or
in
was shot.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
they're on a house on the lake where the killer died.
Mm-hmm.
And so then new guy Kieran gets in and pulls him out somehow.
So yeah, though I was just kind of skipping ahead because I think that's all of the plot stuff,
Sure.
and now we can get to like rampant speculation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Love it. Love it.
Well,
Unless you guys.
I think the
have
only
other
thing
They
else we
tried
have
to
to
make
say
like
is that
everybody look like a killer.
Yeah, they made a bunch of people look kind of shady, but the only thing at the end is that Noah's like talking about something,
things.
and he like wipes his like brow, and there's like blood.
Yeah,
He
Noah again is
swipes
the
his
super
hair away.
He's the super meta guy telling you about how TV shows and horror movies work.
Yep.
Yeah, and like the very last scene is he like kind of swoops his hair over and there's like blood on his forehead.
Yeah, so he popped.
And he's probably the first guy that they made seem like he was the guy that was obsessed with serial killers and especially this specific guy.
Uh-huh.
And like was telling once they were in there, they all had to do like mandatory therapy or whatever in the school.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all sitting around and he's like telling the story of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we could reach far, I think, and describe how almost everybody could be a killer,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm. Just about.
Emma's a killer because her mom, she's really like Brandon James's daughter somehow.
Yeah. I mean,
She's got some stuff because she already knows. It seems like she knows too that her mom is that person.
yeah, could be.
She said something to that effect.
It's pretty much the plot of Scream 4 is
Okay.
the main girl who the killings seem to be around turns out to be one of the killers because she's trying to get all the attention for herself.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
So that's the case for Emma. Noah, who we had just talked about,
He just like
blood
Emma
on
did
his
get a
forehead.
call from a seemingly like killer at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, are we all assuming that there's more than one killer, a la almost every Scream?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Like, how could there not be?
I think they all have two, right? I don't remember. I remember one of the killers in 3. I don't remember if there was a secondary killer in 3.
I can't quite remember, but I always think 2.
Yeah. It's usually 2 because then it's like there's plausible deniability for each character.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Riley could be a killer because she's just interested in weird shit.
Yeah.
Like, no, like,
Not unsuspecting.
yeah.
I was going to say about Noah, who again at the end of this first episode has blood on his forehead. And so immediately
We're going to find out in the beginning episodes of Raspberry Pi.
Yeah. Immediately you think, well, that's too obvious. They're not going to make him the killer. But I also
Mhm.
kind of feel like he says something about like you can't really lean on the whodunit because you can't do that every episode. So like it's possible that they just he's the killer. Don't worry about the whodunit anymore.
I could see them doing a thing where we think there's 2 killers because it's Scream,
Mhm.
and they immediately just know who one of them is.
Yeah,
one of them?
who one
Yeah.
of them is, and then there's still mystery about the second.
Maybe
Yeah,
interesting.
I could see
yeah.
that.
That could be a fun little thing.
Who else?
Kieran, the new kid.
The new kid, he's got vibes for sure.
He's
Yeah.
a cop. He's a cop's son. Therefore, he already probably loves killing.
Yeah, he's got some issues. There's also a thing about the what is this? Emma's mom again is Daisy, the original
Mm-hmm.
girl who like the serial killer was after. But Emma's dad is not in the picture.
No, he's just like gone.
He's just gone. And
Yeah, I don't
Emma
think we
or
know
Daisy
about
don't know where
that.
he is. And like I kind of think this is gonna somehow end up where like Emma's dad's kid is one of the killers, and so this new kid from out of town, that's where I was like, oh, it's probably this new kid from out of town. But then when it ended up being that Kieran was the cop's son,
Mm-hmm.
then I was like, okay, I guess I mean this could still be the case, but I guess it wouldn't be Kieran in that theory.
Sure.
But yeah, Kieran is new, and then all these murders start happening. So there's, some reason to think it's him.
Mm-hmm.
Brooke, she's the lead plastic who's kissing a teacher.
Uh
I don't know.
Mm.
She's just kind of sucks. She's kind
huh.
of a,
Yeah.
I would be pretty disappointed if she ended up somehow being one of the killers.
yeah. She
I
seems
guess
like
anything's possible.
she seems like the most unlikely
Yeah.
person.
Well, I think her, and then also the other dumb guy.
I don't know what that guy's name is.
Exactly. I think it's just some dumb guy.
Yeah, I didn't catch
Yeah.
it. It's like Shane or Chad or
And I feel like
Kyle.
I feel like he's just another.
Just a lot of basic white guy names.
Yeah. I feel like he's just there because then you're supposed to cheer for him to die.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason he's there.
You need those people.
Well, and then other
Jake?
basic.
I think it might be Jake.
Oh God, yeah. Do we say Will? That's Emma's, technically her boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like he was potentially banging Nina at some point too, so he's got at least some sort of MO to like want to kill Nina and Tyler.
Yeah, and that would tie it off to
He
Scream
did
1.
threaten Brooke too
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
at one point.
Yeah, so he seems a little unhinged, and then I think the other last person is just like Audrey,
Yeah, definitely not Audrey.
and probably not, but I mean.
Yeah.
Everyone
Probably
like
not.
really is making fun of her and being really mean to her. So I mean,
I thought
technically
about
has
that
a
for
motive.
a second. I thought about that for a second because she's obviously the one that's pissed at the town.
Yeah. Mhm.
But
she has reason to expose the town. Or
but
whatever.
she's also like
Expose their
4'8".
guts.
She's also very, very small,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and we've seen the killer's stature, and it's not
Well,
that
Mhm.
small.
We've seen one of them.
We've seen one
yeah,
of
we've
them.
seen one of them.
So-
So I
Also,
did
a
wanna-
killer was staring. So the very last scene was, or no, not the very last scene, because the very last scene was Noah swiping his
Mhm.
brow away. But right before that was Audrey talking to Rachel
Uh-huh.
and the killer watching them,
Yeah.
or a killer,
Yeah, sure.
a ghost face.
Yeah, maybe he was just there for a meeting to be like, "Hey, Audrey, who else should I
Hey,
kill
are
now?
you done? Are you guys done up there?
Who are we killing tonight? I forget." I wanted to come back to Tyler, who again from the first part, his girlfriend Nina gets killed, and before she gets killed, Tyler's head gets thrown into the hot tub.
Mhm.
But then in the cop investigation later, they only find Nina's body. They don't find Tyler's head,
right.
and they don't know where Tyler is.
Mhm.
I think it's possible that like it was a fake head thrown into the hot tub.
I mean, almost for surely it was a fake head during filming.
Yeah, right.
So
almost for sure.
almost for surely.
We don't
Hmm.
know.
Have we seen that actor?
We haven't. Where's that actor now? But yeah,
And his fingerprints were inside.
and his fingerprints are inside, and if he kind of vanishes off to go do some killing, like
Hmm.
that
Like
would
you
be
do.
an interesting twist. That like a character that we think is fully dead is actually still alive in the killer.
They did come from his phone.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Those are all the suspects. I mean, I guess there's adults. Do we think any of the adults are killers?
No.
Probably not.
I mean, like the teacher that's making out with a high schooler is kind of a scumbag, but
Yeah.
I don't. I assume that means he's going to get killed.
Yeah, he's gonna get killed.
Yeah.
It'd be an
I'm-
interesting twist if it was Daisy or something.
Yeah, that would be quite the twist. They'd really have to
but that kind of feels like twist for twist's sake.
Yeah. She's the coroner because she wants to play with dead bodies, not make dead bodies.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm sure we'll have some more of that in predictions. The one like criticism thing I might have about this, I think it was interesting enough, especially for, it gave you all of kind of like the meta bits
That you hope
to see for in a Scream. They didn't do I feel, again, if you've seen the Scream, the iconic thing in the beginning is like, what's your favorite scary movie? Like, let's play a game, let's play some trivia, and all of this like scary movie
like,
stuff.
Text message stuff.
Yeah, it was all text messages, and therefore we didn't hear a creepy voice. We heard it in one scene later, but like the whole like build up of like this guy on the phone being kind of like creepy, but like in a sexy way in kind of the beginning, and then getting more and more menacing is like just so like iconic for the movies, and like they play that throughout the rest of the movies, even in the remakes. Or not remakes, but even in 4 and 5, which are like later and modern. And then for this one to just be text messages is just like, meh.
Yeah.
MTV.
I will say,
It's for the teens.
I may or may not have a prediction literally about something like that too, but I was disappointed that I didn't hear anyone be like, what's your favorite scary movie, or you want to play a game? Did they say that's the game thing too, right?
Want to play a game is
that Saw?
Is that Saw?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, what does he say? Yeah, but like, yeah, there is no that. And I definitely missed that.
The writers' room were like, kids don't want to talk on the phone. They'll watch us and be like, that's not.
What teenagers
not
answering
plausible.
a phone call?
You're not making phone calls. They're not answering them.
It would be in 2015 if an unknown number called somebody at like any time, but especially like after you got home. Like, she's not answering that phone.
No, movie over. She's just not answering.
The only way it's going to become believable is in 2015, because they're all high school kids, so they live with their parents. So therefore, their parents have landlines at home, and then they answer it. Why isn't my like there's a note by every single phone, like, answer every phone call? It might be the bank, or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All in all, though, I thought it was pretty good. Kind of like it had the bits of Scream, had the the kid with the movie knowledge and a bunch of teens and one kill. They are slow playing it, but they even explained it via this Scary Kid movie, like why they're gonna slow play it. So not bad. Interested
For sure.
Yeah. Should we see what we think's gonna happen? Because I think this could get fun.
Yeah.
Joe?
I can go first because I do have some thoughts, like outside my predictions, that I think they have to. Again, this is 2 seasons, and I think that they have to reveal at least a killer at the end of the first season, right? I think that what we're actually doing is I think we're getting Scream 1 in season 1 and then Scream 2 in season 2. Like, I think it will probably kind of reset going into season 2.
I want to say I was looking at what the name of the last episode's called, but I did this after we wrote down our predictions.
Yeah.
But I did notice that the first episode in season 2 is called "I Know What You Did Last Summer," which I really like.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think they're all horror movies.
Then season 2 is called "Psycho," "Vacancy," "Dawn of the Dead," "Jeepers Creepers." Yeah, so they're all names of. That's fun.
Yeah. So I bring that up because I have several predictions about.
Oh, season 1, episode 3 is called "Wanna Play a Game." So.
Season 3, episode 1.
Season 1, episode 3.
Season 1, episode 3. Okay. Interesting.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, I only brought that up.
Read them all.
That I think we get. There's probably a killer at the end of season 1, and then another killer or set of killers at the end of season 2, because I have several predictions about killers, and I think whether that killer was this year's killer or last year's killer, I want the point.
If we know they're killers via this episode, then you get it. Yeah, for sure.
Okay,
I get.
So
sure.
The first one I have is Emma's half brother is one of the killers.
Who's that?
Who knows?
Exactly.
But I just think that
it's probably Kieran.
Yeah, Kieran or somebody is either her mother's other kid or her father's other kid, and that's one of the killers. Aside from that, I have Kieran is one of the killers. I don't trust that guy. His hair is too like messily, like
perfectly
put together.
messy.
Yeah, perfectly messy is the way to put it. I don't trust him.
Someone trying to dress so much like Heath Ledger from any teen movie
Yeah, 10 things I hate
must
about
be a
you.
killer. Yeah.
Yep. Number 3, Daisy shoots someone.
Ooh.
I think that she gets a little bit of vengeance or something.
Okay.
And then number
fall into a lake.
Yeah, and then they fall into a lake, and she's like, again.
Dive in.
Number 4, I think the final scene is at the lake.
Starts quote unquote and ends
Mhm.
there.
It ends at the lake.
All right.
That makes sense.
Could be fun. I got a couple.
It had to be
Mhm.
here.
My first one is that, and I'll go back with what I think we all agree, that if we know about any killers and we find out about them previously, we'll award the points.
Mhm.
Brandon James is actually back.
Okay. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like there's no way that he actually died in that lake.
Mind you, I said he's back.
He's back.
Now for who the killers are.
Mm-hmm.
Riley and Will.
Riley.
Oh.
Riley is the Asian girl?
The Asian girl who's into Noah's stuff.
Okay.
I think she's learning.
A little too into Noah's stuff.
Got it. And,
And
Will.
He's
is
just like the
the
obvious,
boyfriend at the beginning.
like one of the obvious killers.
Yeah. Skeet Ulrich.
Who will? Yeah, exactly.
Ah, okay.
Number 3, I think someone gets asked what their favorite scary movie is.
Cool. I hope
Wow.
so.
Yeah, they save it all the way to the finale. And number 4, I think Emma kills someone.
Cool. Good for her.
Those are mine.
Man, part of me is like, are all these people really going to be alive still at this point?
Yeah, there's that
But I
too.
guess if you got a series, you can't just kill off a character every time,
Mhm.
Well,
even though there are a lot of characters.
I mean, there's
They would just
obviously
shut
going
the
to be
school down at a certain point
School's canceled.
after that many episodes of kids being murdered.
They're obviously going to like add a couple characters are going to come if there's an episode called I Know
Move
What You
into
Did Last
town.
Summer.
Yeah.
Presumably, we're in another school year or something like that. I
Mhm.
assume there'd be multiple school years
Yeah.
potentially for these seasons too. So you'd think like more new kids besides Kieran come to school eventually.
Mhm.
Man, all these kids are going to be just repeating the grades because there's
So much
Yes.
trauma.
got so much time spent in mandated therapy. All right, my number 1 is, well, okay, so question. Do we know if this was like canceled and or actually ended?
Nope. Well, I
Um,
don't.
So like they did carry on to a season 3, right?
Yeah,
But it was like a rebooted
but it's
season
like
3.
an
So like,
anthology kind of thing.
I would assume that this end of season 2 is like a full ending.
Okay.
It's long, so it would make sense that it was a full ending.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know. I just popped the popcorn.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
One of
did
my
you
mouth-
just eat the popcorn?
Yeah, it was just sort of happened. It's not bad.
Okay.
It does not. Yeah, okay, now it tastes like popcorn. It tasted like something else at first. Okay, so my number 1 is that Kieran's the killer. Kieran's a killer.
Yeah.
I just think, yeah, the new guy, he also said to Emma, like, she's like, oh, you have a dark mind. And he's like, you have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, he's here because his, like, his mom and stepdad are dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's already
Mysteriously dead.
He's already got a lot of question marks. I think his dad, Sheriff, is dead.
Okay.
At least by the end of this episode, is dead. I think someone eats candy corn.
Okay. I'm into that.
'Cause,
Of
you know.
the season.
And then
You writing it right now?
Yeah, I'm literally just trying to think who can I take a stab, because like at first I was thinking like I don't know if by the end of this if we're gonna get an answer, if they're thinking. I think okay, I'm gonna leave it the way it was. I think that we're still a little bit like mystified as to what's going on, like as if they're leaving it open a little bit.
Okay. We don't necessarily know who the killers are, or there may be
Right.
still a killer out there or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a killer we don't know about,
Okay.
but we know exists.
Cool. All right. So the finale, presumably, of this portion of the show was the end of season 2. And Joe, it's called Halloween Special.
Yeah, it's like Halloween
Oh,
1,
fun.
Halloween 2.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So the IMDb currently just says it's called Halloween Special. I can't reach the controller on the PS5 to go to Netflix to find out exactly what it's called. But we're going to watch the finale, and then we'll be back after that. And we're back. We're done with the final episode of Scream. And we're also done eating all of the flavors of the tailgate candy corn.
Yeah. Multiple times over. Jimmy went back for the meat.
Ugh.
Yeah,
I had a bad draw.
he let it up to fate.
Yep.
And Drew.
Double beef.
Yeah, Drew
double beef.
It was like a Big Mac.
Yeah, a double classic. Double quarter pounder.
I wish that's what it was.
What I would be amazed if I bit into it and I was just like, God damn, this tastes like a cheeseburger.
I mean, that would be so much better
Yeah.
than what it is. It just tastes like vomit.
Yeah. In candy corn form. Yum.
I just
Vomit's back in candy form.
I don't even know, man. No, I don't want any of them. I had 5 of them.
Yeah.
One each flavor. I never want to eat those again. Gotta take a picture of that. We'll have to make sure that's on the gram. FNDL podcast.
Yep.
Is that what our gram is?
Yeah,
Cool.
probably. Sure.
We'll see you next week.
Halloween special 2016 sometime, October 18th. The Lakewood survivors take refuge on a remote island with an infamous past and end up in a bloody standoff, is all the IMDb says.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Well, that was literally it.
that was it. So what we've realized is that this was a Halloween special,
Mm-hmm.
kind of following kind of the wrap up of season 2.
Yeah, it seems like season 2 aired over the summer, wrapped up late August, and then this was the Halloween special.
Yeah, which is pretty fun.
2-episode Halloween special.
It was pretty fun.
Which when it started, I was a little bit disappointed because I was like, oh, this really seems like a completely separated thing from the rest of the show. But at the end, it kind of ties back. So there's some of that.
I mean,
it tied back, but it was mostly a bottle.
yeah, I mean, it definitely continued directly over, but you could almost watch this as like a real. I mean, you could watch it as essentially like almost like a shitty B Scream movie
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
without any of the Scream tropes, really.
Yeah.
But I mean, most of the people, returning characters that were in this from the first episode,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Noah, Emma, Brooke, and Audrey.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was new characters, Gustavo.
New to us. I
New
think
to- new to
Gustavo
us.
was in the second season.
Yeah. Who they just call Stavo.
Yep.
It's fun.
Just,
That is fun.
I mean, I've known a
nice.
Gustavo in my time, and I've called them Gus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Gus bus. So Stavo is Noah's like partner in writing.
Mm-hmm.
They wrote about Brandon James, it sounds like.
Yeah. And again, Noah is the guy who like is very much about the meta stuff. He's the guy talking about what happens in a horror movie, what happens in a TV show.
Yeah.
And so he's very much into the lore of the murders that were happening around them.
He's kind of the straight man, move the plot along guy.
Mhm.
He gave me Topher Grace vibes
Yeah.
often.
After you said that, like halfway through this last episode, you could like close your eyes when he talked, and you would like,
I think it was his cadence.
yeah, he
Mhm.
More
talked
than anything.
like Topher Grace.
Yeah.
So apparently he writes books now.
Big 70s show fan.
It's like graphic novels.
Yeah.
That guy's also was in Lady Bird. Multiple
Hank Hill's dog.
Also yes. But it was a movie that was
Lady Bird.
like multiple Academy Award nominated movie.
I don't.
No?
like,
Okay.
Nope.
Greta
Anyway.
Gerwig.
Who?
That guy was
Yeah,
in that film.
exactly.
Cool.
John Carna is his real name.
Okay. And then another guy. Was his Jeremy?
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Jeremy Blair.
Jeremy was another guy, and he was also involved with Gustavo and
It seems like he was
Noah.
like the agent or something.
I think he was the funder.
Mm.
I think he was the
Some-
the angel
something
investor.
something to do with the publishing.
Yeah.
He said my label, so I think he's like,
He's a suit essentially.
yeah,
He's not a creative as far as this
he's not
graphic
a teen.
novel endeavor goes.
He's when you're watching a high school show, he's the guy in college that has the money that's funding the thing the high schoolers are doing. That's
Mhm.
like really what he is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because they were in their senior year of high school, or at least Emma was. And her mom
Yeah, I
said
guess
that
that's-
like right at the very beginning of this.
Mhm. Oh
Okay.
yeah, yeah, because they are talking about like their next steps and going to college.
Because right at the very, very end, she was filling out an application to Lakewood University,
Mm-hmm.
which is
she
the
didn't escape.
local college. Because apparently they live in a college town.
Apparently.
And then
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple other people, but the other main new character was Alex. And
yes.
I don't know what his real name is, but he played Jack in the critically acclaimed, monumentous, great TV show known as Supernatural in the last couple seasons.
Alexander Calvert.
Yeah, so he was in this,
Yeah.
and so
So, but like the
He was
whole
also in Arrow
not that part's
and
not
Bates
important.
Motel.
And he was probably in this. Well, this is what 2016
16.
was this
Yep.
in?
Yep.
I'm trying to think of when he was in Supernatural.
2017 to 2020, 39 episodes.
Okay, so he
Holy
did
dang.
did this and then was in Supernatural. So
Yeah. And he was in Arrow before that.
I mean, it's a good show, but it's not nearly as good as Supernatural.
I was just gonna say the whole plot of it and how we get to Alex is that the beginning is it's the end of the trial. It's Kieran's trial for the murders, and he's convicted
Mm-hmm.
and given a bunch of life sentences. And then while he's in custody, he's murdered by a person in the Ghostface mask. But Kieran, to the guy in the Ghostface mask, says like, all right, I did what you said. Now, like, you're going to tell me who you are. And then he gets killed.
Yeah.
So it seems like he's like maybe was working with this other person or at least took the fall for it, but then was killed.
I read a little thing about the episode before this.
Mhm.
It was like the finale of season 2 that Kieran was. There was like a main murderer, someone named Piper, who I don't think we'd met at all in the
Okay.
pilot.
Yeah.
She was the daughter of Brandon James and Maggie
Ah, okay.
Duvall, aka Emma's stepsister.
Mm.
Wait, her stepsister.
Piper Shaw would be Emma's stepsister because Maggie is her mother.
Half sister then.
Maggie
Oh,
is
it would be
Piper's
half.
mom too?
Yeah, Maggie is Piper and Emma's mom.
Okay.
Brandon,
Maggie just didn't fill Emma in that she had a half sister.
Yeah.
probably because it was with Brandon James.
Yeah.
A man with two first names, so you cannot trust him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also a murderer.
So you're saying Piper
Interesting.
was the murderer?
Piper was the murderer and Kieran was like the number 2.
Okay.
So he'd murdered a lot of people.
So,
As
but
well.
then but then he knew that someone else was involved because he said to this person in the Ghostface mask, like,
It
"You're gonna tell me
seems
who
like
you are."
this person is like a new person who's taking on like the Brandon James murderer stuff.
Okay, so maybe not even
He
related.
doesn't even know who they are. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like it's just a whole new ball game.
Okay, which makes it. When maybe we'll come back to this when we're summing up our thoughts, but it does make it seem like the episode before this was really the true finale of season 2, and this was a separate thing.
This was a standalone.
So
it was delightful.
So Kieran is killed in jail, and then the Lakewood kids are like, in order to, well, it's really because Noah's like business partners want him to go get some inspiration for his next book, and all the Lakewood kids are like, let's fucking get out of town for Halloween. So they go to this island, which happens to be a murder island because it has its own like history of like
murder
a violent
mystery.
murder.
They literally are calling it murder. Like, not them, like the people there, like, welcome to Murder Island.
Yeah. So it's this like fancy island where they're staying, and it's the kids that we talked about, Emma, Noah, Audrey, Brooke, the two people in the book business, Gustavo and Jeremy, and then we meet Alex, who's just an island boy. He's an island boy.
No, cut that out.
Here's the worst part is if everyone was like me, everyone in their head did it.
Yeah.
And then,
Unfortunately.
And then unfortunately judged
I
it
just
out
jumped
loud.
ahead anyway.
I'm
In
not-
case you don't know.
I'm not cutting it out.
Yeah, he's literally just a guy who's just like, oh, I live on this island. I fucking fish. I eat what I fish. Cool.
You ever eat a snapper?
It's
You ever
your-
catch a snapper and eat it? Fucking live your life.
That's his entire personality.
Well, he's also
Besides murder.
handsome and congenial. I don't know.
A little mysterious.
I don't want
Yeah.
to say he's even that
Emma
mysterious.
kisses him immediately,
Yeah.
as she does with all strange murderer men.
Yeah, she really needs to like have some boundaries and like
Just chill.
maybe not trust people so easily. Your last boyfriend was a murderer.
Yeah.
Come, Joe, you're gonna have one more murder boyfriend, and now you can't kiss
You can't
any
trust any
island
boys? Come on.
ever. Come on now.
It does seem like she has a pattern, though, to be fair.
There's some island story about I mean, I'm just gonna breeze over because I don't think it matters that much, but
Not
it's
as
like
much. Anna Hobbs.
Anna Hobbs, who was supposedly like had killed her whole family. In the end, it turns out that that's probably not the story.
Well, that even all that speculation,
Mm-hmm.
literally all of it's like they all died. That's all we really know.
Yeah.
Noah has other thoughts.
But then people on the island, now that the kids are there, are starting to die in the fashion that the original killings were, where there's like a person in this like really makeshift hooded mask killing people with like garden shears.
It's like a
Yep.
less elaborate mask of like the scarecrow in the
Yep.
Yeah.
Batman Begins would wear.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of like a sack.
Just a bag.
Got the, yeah.
Is there anything in between that we need to get to before we just like skip to the end and like?
I mean, there's some intrigue of like, they take, like, Jeremy flies them out on this private little plane, and Audrey is like, it's totally him, because
Yeah.
he wasn't around all day after their like little party at night.
Mm-hmm,
And then you think it's Gina, who is Audrey's new girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I don't think she's in season 2 at all. She's just in this special.
okay.
She's
yeah.
a brand new character as well. And
Who like her thing was Audrey was saying, "Hey, we're all going to this island," and Gina said, "I gotta stay and work."
Yep.
And this is like at the beginning of the episode, and when she was like, "No, I gotta stay and work," I was like, "She's the killer."
Yeah.
You know, she
they
said
set
that.
it up like that.
But I also like looked at her and I was like, you ain't killing nobody.
But yeah, so
No,
she, even though she had to work or whatever, she still shows up on the island later, which again is suspicious. So they think that she might be the killer for a moment.
Yeah.
I just really want to skip all the way to the part where
I don't think we're skipping much.
I just want to skip to the part where they're in the house because like a storm hits, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, like somebody on the island that helps them out named Billy, the caretaker lady, dies.
Oh yeah.
You know, and they're like, oh, she must be dead. That's crazy. And then a storm hits, and they're like, let's all go to Alex's house because they think he's Alex Whitman, the like son of the guy who got killed by
son or grandson at this point.
I don't know how long ago this was that the Anna Hobbs murder
Seems a while ago.
happened. But she's like he's the son or the grandson of the guy who got murdered, presumably by this Anna Hobbs person on Murder Island. And they go to his house because, you know, like, oh, there might be a killer and it's stormy and rainy, so let's get out of here. And they all hang out in his house. And so it's all of them, Gustavo, Noah, Emma, Brooke, Audrey, Alex, and then eventually Jeremy shows up, but he's been missing all day. And they're all convinced that it might be him as the killer, so they kind of like lock him up. And then they just really fast forward then through that where Alex all of a sudden just murders him without a mask. So we're like, oh, well, we know who it is.
Yeah.
And then this is the part I just wanted to fast forward to is Emma's in like the dining room and the killer in a mask, the Anna like
Alex.
The Anna Hobbs like bag mask.
Oh yeah.
Comes in with the thing and tries to kill her, but she defends herself and like gets the door shut again. And then bang, 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 bang on like the door just next to the door she kicked him out of. Like within 10 seconds, it's Alex being like, "Hey, are you okay?"
Yeah.
And it was like, you're like wearing the same
Yeah,
things.
he's like the same clothes. They just like just
But
like
he
this
took the
black
mask
hoodie,
off.
and he took the mask off, and she was none the wiser. She's like, can't connect that these are the same person, even though everything's the same about them except for the mask.
Yeah, it was like perfect. It was like it was comical.
There's a lot of things in this that were like kind of like they played like sitcom comedy, but like it felt like it was not intentional.
Yeah, that was one of them for sure.
Yeah.
But then she finds the body of the real Alex Whitman, which I don't really understand how she put that together.
He was wearing a shirt that had AW on it.
He was wearing like pajamas.
Is that really it?
Yeah.
He was wearing like embroidered pajamas.
Yeah, she was like AW Alex Whitman.
Pretty dumb.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
knew that as the audience because we had just seen the picture of
The real
Billy
Alex Whitman.
with Alex Whitman.
Yeah.
It had like a little note like from Alex or
Yeah.
whatever.
And
I
we
feel
knew
like
that
I-
it wasn't the person that we had seen as Alex Whitman.
okay, I feel like I saw that picture,
Yeah.
but it was like the picture was on the screen. Like I thought it was on there so fast that I like wasn't like
Yeah.
I didn't soak it in
And
fast
then that
enough.
person plus a dead like corpse version looks different
Yeah.
besides. So
They could have made him look more different.
Yeah, but okay, so she sees a dead dude with an AW pajama
Yeah.
on,
yeah.
and that's how she finds out. Okay, you know that's like Kramer shit.
It was a little sitcom-y.
And then she's like, "Oh my god, who are you?"
Mhm.
And then he's like, "I'm fucked up too, and
Yeah,
my,
I'm just a guy whose my entire family was murdered or whatever.
and so we should love each other because a lot of people get dead around us."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was just some other kid who had horrible murder experiences growing up.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, that would be beautiful if two people that
It
had
would be beautiful.
horrible
If
murder
he wasn't a
experiences.
serial killer.
Yeah, if they were good people and bad things happened to them,
Yeah.
and then they could find each other
Sure.
and kind of live a happy, peaceful, good life
Mhm.
naturally, not forcefully, and also one of them is a murderer. But
Yeah.
so then, you know, they fight, and
Yeah.
then she throws him off a balcony.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, right?
She outsmarts him and throws him off the balcony. He dies. And they get off the island in the morning.
Mm-hmm. And then the only other thing that I mean is probably never ever said or like elaborated on is like there's a dude looking at Kieran's gravestone
Yeah.
at the end.
Well, again, because Kieran was killed in jail earlier,
Yep.
and then when I'm stumbling on her name, and when Emma is putting it all together, that this guy that we had known as Alex is the killer on the island. She's like, "Oh, so you killed Kieran too?" And he's like, "No, I actually didn't do that. I totally would have if you wanted me to, but I never got to killing him."
I never got around to that part.
Yeah. So yeah, then the last scene, there's a guy in the graveyard looking at Kieran's grave, and then he like checks into a hotel, and the hotel clerk is like, "Oh yeah, like welcome to the hotel, Mr. James." And I think we're led to believe, based on like the voiceovers, that whoever this Mr. James was, what killed Kieran because he was trying to take over as the next killer.
Did we even see? I mean, it's probably we're probably supposed to assume that guy looking at the grave was the guy signing into the hotel
I think
room.
we're supposed to put that together.
But I'm just saying, we never saw the person that was signing into the hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
We never like saw him. So I was like, maybe
It
that's
could be
maybe that's
completely
Brandon
separate
James.
too. Yeah.
Well, and the narration was like,
Yeah, right.
the narration was like, it could be this guy,
Mhm.
and then it was like, pause, this guy's looking at the grave, and then it was like, or it could be another guy, and then it was the James guy signing into the hotel. So
Yeah,
that
because I
made
kind
me
of
feel
thought
like
it
it was.
two different people,
That made me feel
Okay,
like
could
we're
be.
supposed to know who that first guy is.
and then we're
He's
supposed
important
to
to the
assume
plot, and then
Mhm.
but there's this other person out there.
named Brandon James because he's back
It's probably.
in Pog form.
It's like,
In
where are my
Pog.
daughters? Or
Where-
daughter, at least.
He's got one daughter.
Or Piper's still. It
Oh, here
seemed
we
like
go.
Piper died in the first season, maybe.
On the Wikipedia, it explains it. It says, Noah is yet again questioning who killed Kieran on his podcast. Emma's father, Kevin, stands at Kieran's grave. And a man,
that was Emma's father.
apparently.
Oh,
He
her
looked like he was in
estranged
high
father.
school.
Yeah. Emma's father, Kevin, stands at Kieran's grave, and a man named Mr. James checks into the hotel. So they are separate people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So Noah's got a podcast.
He has a podcast.
We missed that.
Yeah.
Man, everybody's got a podcast, am I right?
So I
Yeah.
guess at that, it is still unclear who killed Kieran, and it is still unclear what this Mr. James is about.
I could see Emma's dad, Kevin, killing Kieran in like some
Mhm.
sort of trickery to
Sure.
kill a dude that fucked with his daughter.
Yeah.
I understand that.
And
Yeah.
it does, with all of that, it does seem like if you could have ignored this Halloween special, that season 2 probably is pretty self-contained.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't necessarily need this.
But it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun, and
Yeah.
it did seem like they were trying to open it up for another season 3.
Yeah,
But then they just decided to start up something new with season 3.
Mm-hmm.
which we saw a tiny, like 5 minutes of it.
Yeah.
And it started off very classic Scream,
Mm-hmm.
which is fun.
Yeah. Loved it. Super fun.
It wasn't bad. I mean,
It was like a young adult Goosebumps. is what it felt
I
like.
can see that.
yeah, I'm wondering how
Sexy Goosebumps.
I'm wondering how compelling the seasons actually are.
Yeah,
Like
the in-betweens.
this little
Yeah.
Halloween movie that we watched was good for what it was, for the
Mhm.
hour and 20 minutes it was.
Mm-hmm.
First episode was, it was good. It made me want to know what was going on. I like the idea of like, one of the killers is someone we know, we've met in the first episode, and one is just someone that's gonna end up being related to them and
Mhm.
show up later, which seems pretty screamy to me.
Mhm.
But I'm just wondering how they keep it going for 10, 12, however many episodes are in each season. Like, is one of them just like they go to the big game and like
Yeah.
there's like a popcorn clerk gets killed or something like that?
Probably.
For 90% of the episode, they just forget all about the killings, and then just right at the end, someone gets killed.
Yeah, someone gets amnesia every episode. Oh.
Yeah. Every episode, there's like a new student introduced. Who's like, "Hi, I'm Dave from history class." Oh, never seen you before, Dave.
They're all wearing red
Dead.
shirts.
Yeah, by the end of the episode, he's gone.
Yeah. So I'm curious about how if it's compelling throughout. But from what I've seen, I'm interested.
Mm-hmm.
It could be fun. I've been interested in this show,
Mm-hmm.
and seeing what we've seen makes me continue to be interested.
Okay.
What are your guys' thoughts?
Yeah, I'm kind of interested. Again, I worry that there wasn't like that they didn't do the voice and stuff in the first episode.
Right.
And that it does seem a little bit detached. Like I'm almost kind of wanting more of the Kevin Williamson, who was the original writer of Scream. He also wrote Dawson's Creek.
Nice.
Like I'm kind of wanting a little bit more of that, like Dawson's Creek, like almost too smart for itself and like winking at the camera style.
I mean, they do speak in. I'm talking Scream 1,
Mhm.
like movie. They like those like high school kids are speaking far too intelligently.
Yeah.
Like, I don't speak that affluent,
Yeah.
and I'm 37.
I mean, and same for like Dawson's Creek. Like
Exactly.
they're way too like nerdy and smart for like what actual kids on the creek would be. Whereas this is a little bit more of your standard teen sitcom type of thing.
Typical
WB
drawl.
show.
They just all seem like they're.
I guess Dawson's Creek was a
it's just-
WB show,
Right.
so whatever.
But
right.
but it's less super smart talk and
Mhm.
more
Yeah.
just
Except Noah.
28-year-olds playing high schoolers.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
yeah. So that might annoy me, but for what it is, for
Yeah.
a spooky month dive, I'm there.
Solid. Jimmy?
Yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of spooky time left.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
As
like
of recording this, you got 4 days.
I feel
3
like
days.
I feel like I started strong, and but like I've kind of fallen off lately. I guess I've watched a few things, but like I'm probably not diving into this. Like it was good, but I would like to follow through. Like I feel like the first season's probably good, and now that
Yeah.
we know that like Kieran ends up kind of the number 2, like
Mhm.
I'm good with knowing that.
I want to know how long it takes for like Piper to be introduced, or
Season 1 is only 10 episodes, so we only got 9 left.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
That's compelling in itself.
I'm like totally for
But
sure.
I started Squid Game. I mean, I don't know if I got time.
You just started Squid
Game
Game.
of Squids.
I never watched it until this spooky month.
I mean, it's kind of was a phenomenon.
It was.
You missed the boat.
It was. It's got like a second season coming supposedly.
Mm.
So
It was good. I
I'd
watched
say
that.
I'm right on time. Dick.
Oh, you got me. You got me. Should we see how we did in predictions?
Let's do it. I had Emma's half brother is one of the killers, which like we maybe would have argued over because it did turn out that one of her half
Half-sister?
siblings. Yeah, but like it
So
wasn't.
close.
Yeah, technically not right, and also not part of this
And we
episode.
didn't see
So
it. Yeah.
I don't think arguable. Kieran is one of the killers. Yeah.
Yep. And confirmed.
Yeah. Daisy shoots someone. She didn't really play much of a part in this.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
like there was no guns, but there was a gun.
Mm-hmm.
It was a gun.
And then final scene is at the lake, and we didn't really see the lake in this episode.
No, they were on an island, but I don't think it was on the local lake island.
Right? Yeah.
That might have been like end of season 1.
Yeah. Maybe. So 1 point then.
Okay, that's not bad.
Nice.
Okay, so my first one, which I would like to debate, but I'm sure I won't get it. But I said Brandon James is actually back.
Ooh.
Somebody with the last name James. is
Someone.
back.
Yeah.
Someone
related is
some
back.
James. There's another half sibling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't know.
quarter
the
sibling?
problem is we don't know what or if anything happened with Brandon James. So that's kind of the
Yeah.
problem.
That's true.
So we'll leave that one open, I guess. Number 2, I said Riley and Will are killers. So neither one of them.
No.
I bet they
think
both
they're probably
died.
dead.
They're probably dead.
They're probably dead.
I said someone gets asked, "What's your favorite scary movie?"
No.
That happened at the beginning of season 3.
Yeah, right
That-
away.
Yeah, that Netflix just rolled us in, but
Mhm.
that's not the episode I was betting on.
No.
But Emma
But it's out
kills
there.
someone.
Yes.
She killed Alex.
She killed Alex.
Oh, she did. Good job, Emma.
Yes.
He was real dead.
Yeah, he hit those steps 2 stories down pretty hard.
Yeah, right on the neck. That's how it happens.
All right, so 1 point.
Watch your necks, folks. Oh, I also had Kieran's the Killer. So I got one there. No one ate any candy corn.
No.
I
You did.
had. Ugh.
Do you feel like you scored points?
I might take another one just to see what happens. I had Sheriff Clark is dead or gone. Did not. I kind of forgot about that one, but we have no idea. If
Yeah,
that's
there's
true.
no way to tell for that.
There's no way to know from this bottle episode. And then I thought that we would conclude not knowing who a killer was. And I guess that's also true.
Yeah. I think so.
There was at least one killer that we do not know who it is.
Yeah.
Which, now that I think about it, I was thinking about it yeah, I guess I was thinking about it the same way that they don't know if they're gonna have another season or not, so
Mhm.
they're gonna leave it open, which is I think kind of how they did that.
Yep.
So 2.
Nice.
It's kind of funny because I said that I actually wrote that one first, and then I wrote, "But Kieran's the killer,"
Yeah.
because I wanted to get one or the other,
Yeah, had your bet there.
and
Yeah.
they were both correct.
Yeah, they turned out both right.
I
It's
forgot
crazy.
that there was the 2 killer thing in the Screams. I should probably watch a
Mhm.
Scream before spooky time is over.
Yeah, Scream should be watched by all.
There's always 2.
I don't think we have Paramount Plus though. That's where it's streaming right now.
Oh, really?
Right?
Bummer.
Yeah, exactly.
I wouldn't want to. I don't even want to get. I don't even want to get a free week of Paramount Plus just to watch it.
You could open
It's
a new
such-
Gmail.
It's such a bad.
We
streaming
both just
service.
winced. We're like, oh,
Oh.
Paramount.
I'd
Wow.
rather pull another hamburger candy corn out and eat it
Hey,
than subscribe
can
to
be
Paramount
arranged.
Plus.
You might.
that shall be arranged.
I can do neither. Also though,
Eh.
Just carry on living my life.
yeah, I could just fucking like myself. But that's gonna do it, listeners. Thank you for joining us for Spooky Month. If you want to hit us up for show suggestions, you sure can at F&L Podcast on the Gmail or on the Twitter. But that's what we got for you this week. We'll see you next week for another one. Goodbye. Do you want a different one because the cat was pawing your
Yeah.
popcorn?
Yeah, sure.